Hey guys, Daniel here from Northern Bricks, and today I have my 3-year question and answer video. Today I have the answers to all the questions you asked, and thank you everyone who asked a question. I did get a lot. I think I got around 30 questions, so that's really good. So I guess let's just get started. So Middle Earth Studios, he asked my favorite food, my favorite Lego theme, favorite YouTuber, opinion on Star Wars prequels, and what plans do I have in the future in terms of videos. So starting off, my favorite food, I really like the Italian foods and the Mexican food like tacos and stuff and all that. So I don't really have an exact favorite food, but I really like the Italian and Mexican themed foods. My favorite Lego theme, I'm going to do besides Star Wars, because we all know Star Wars is my main focus. Um, I do like the Lord of the Rings a lot, even though I don't really have many of the sets. They look really cool though, and I'd love to pick some up. I just don't have the money right now to do both Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, but once I get a good income coming in, then I will definitely do some Lord of the Rings and Hobbit and that kind of stuff. My favorite YouTuber, I'd have to say Rob Chapman. He's pretty cool. He does guitar and that kind of stuff. Reviews on guitars and amplifiers and all that kind of stuff. I'm a big guitarist, so that I like that a lot. I'm not gonna include Lego YouTubers in that question. So excluding Lego YouTubers, my favorite YouTuber is Rob Chapman. My opinion on the Star Wars prequels, they're pretty good, you know. I like the story arc on Episode 3 and Episode 2. Episode 1, I just didn't really ever like that one. It was just not my favorite. They're pretty good though. I mean, they could have done a little bit less CGI on it and a little more actual live sets and all that kind of stuff. But they're okay, you know. I'm just hoping Star Wars 7 is going to be really good. And what plans do I have for the future in terms of videos? I'm going to plan on trying to start doing reviews and brick films and that kind of stuff. Right now I just don't have really the equipment to do it, but once I start getting some better equipment, I'll definitely do some reviewing and some brick films and all that kind of stuff. And I will always just continue to do mocks like this. Also, just maybe some more tips and tricks videos. I'll come out with that. I can do that pretty soon. I just need to figure out all the tips I want to do, record it all, and then schedule them out. So there's some more, but I just can't think of them right now. And this next few questions from Lego Pool. Question 1: do you like any other Lego themes? Yes, I do. I like Lord of the Rings, like I said earlier, and The Hobbit. Harry Potter's pretty cool. I didn't get any of those sets, so I should pick some up. They look pretty cool. Um, Also, the Indiana Jones, those are pretty nice. So, yeah, basically I like pretty much almost all the brands except for Chima, and I'm not super big on the city sets, but, you know, if I ever built a city, then I would pick some up. But, yeah, I'm pretty open to all the themes. Yeah. um, and question 2, do you have lots of free time to build? In the summer, yes, pretty much all day. I don't build all day, but I could be building all day. But instead I go outside and hang out with friends and stuff. But otherwise, yeah, I do have a lot of free time. And during the school year, I have a little bit less free time, maybe 1 to 2 hours maximum every night, if that. Sometimes I won't even have time to build. Sometimes I'll have a lot of time to build. Just really depends on the day of the week and how much homework I get and all that kind of stuff. So the next 5 questions are from the creator. First question is, my favorite mock that I've done is my Bukrana Part 5 series. I did the Let's Build a Mock series on that. I really enjoyed doing all of that, and I definitely want to do that again. My favorite Lego set, I really like the 2011 Millennium Falcon and the 2014 Imperial Star Destroyer. Those are really nice sets. So, yeah. And then, however, consider doing a Lego City. I've thought about it, but right now I just, again, don't have the funds to do it. Maybe when I actually have a steady job because I don't have a job right now. This is all just from working around the house and gifts and stuff. So once I'm able to get some good money, then I will think more about doing a Lego City. And then how many mocks have I done? I've done 27 the last 3 years, so that's about 9 months of the year. So that's pretty good. 9 a year, 1.5 months it takes to do about each mock. So that's pretty good, I think. My favorite thing besides Lego, of course, friends and family is always fun to hang out with. But besides that, I'm going to go with, I really like doing art and playing my guitar, and then other stuff. I like crafting things out of wood and all that kind of stuff. Art, drawing, sculpting, that kind of stuff. That's really cool. So, yeah. Alright, the next question is from Benjamin Morsch. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong, but what is your favorite mock that you ever made? And my least favorite? My favorite mock, like I said earlier, is my Vikrana Part 5. And my least favorite was my Imperial Outpost on Jamark. That's the one that was spinning. I really didn't like that one at all. It didn't turn out how I wanted to. So, yeah, that's that question. Commander CG47, he asked, how long do you think you'll carry on with your YouTube channel? I will go as long as I can. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I might take an occasional month break or something, just kind of take a little break from building, relax, do some other stuff while I just kind of plan for my next bases. But otherwise, I don't really plan on quitting anytime soon. I plan on going as long as I can. So, yeah. Brick Energy asked, what is my favorite and least favorite Clone Wars episodes, and what is your overall favorite Lego minifigure? My least favorite Clone Wars episode would probably be the first few in the season 1, because I just think those were a little childish. But my favorite, I really like the Unbarn series and the ARC Troopers episodes on Kamino. Those were pretty good. And then, of course, season 6 was really good. I really liked that season a lot. The whole thing was just really good. So, yeah. My favorite overall minifigure, I don't know. Besides my custom guy, I would say probably right now it's this guy right here, because he just looks really cool. The overall printing and the color design on him is really nice. So along with these Wolfpack Troopers, they're really cool. Also, I think the 212 Troopers Battle Pack turned out really nice. I really like those figures a lot. So, yeah. And then Parker Mitchell asked, how many bricks do I have? I'd estimate around 50 to 75,000, I would say. That's just the actual loose parts I think that I have, but with the sets built, probably like 80,000. No. Okay, so without sets built, I would say around 30 to 45,000, but with all my sets that I have built, I'd say probably more around 65, 70,000 pieces. So, yeah. So, next question is from the Action Brick. He said, happy anniversary, and who inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Well, the main reason why I started a YouTube channel was because David Hall from Solid Brick Studios had his 5.0 base contest back in 2012, and that was on YouTube. This is before I even had my channel. I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. And before I actually made a channel, I was building mocks already. I just didn't make videos, I just did it for fun, Like, hey, look what I built. And then I would show it to my friends and my family and all that. And it was just, so I'm like, hey, I can enter this contest if I'm doing these mocks just for fun. And then, so I made my channel, and then I made the first, like, 5 or 6 mocks on my channel. They weren't very good, but that's what started me out on YouTube, was this base contest. And then who actually inspired me to do better mocks, my main inspiration, I'd say Chris from Chris Productions was a pretty big influence on my channel, on his just his techniques and the way he builds and all that kind of stuff that really inspired me to make better MOCs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. And then, okay, I don't know how to pronounce this first name, but sorry if I pronounce this really wrong. Rexy Winderhurt Lego BCC. He asks, what subscriber number is your desire? I'd like to get to 1,000, so we're halfway there. And then after I hit 1,000, 5,000, and then 10,000, and then we'll go from there. But right now, my goal is 1,000 subscribers. Can I make a Lord of the Rings or a Hobbit MOC? And yes, I will, once I get enough Lord of the Rings figures and that kind of stuff, because right now I only have one Lord of the Rings set. So yeah. And what projects will I do in the future? I'm planning on doing some bigger MOCs, like a 6-foot table MOC, a whole 6-foot table, which is a 10 gray base plates, and then I'm planning on this giant MOC that I'm going to be doing. I won't reveal it yet because it's still in the planning stages, but you guys can definitely look forward to seeing that sometime in the next few years, because I think it'll turn out really nice. So, and then DGM Lego Films, he asked, who is your inspiration for YouTube? Chris Productions. And then, what are your thoughts on Star Wars Rebels? I think it's pretty good. I can't wait to see the cameos with Captain Rex and Ahsoka and that kind of stuff. It's going to be really cool. So I think it's definitely going to have some potential once they start getting more of the characters revealed and all that kind of stuff. The story arcs are going to start building up now in the Season 2, as we saw in the Clone Wars. So I think it has definitely a lot of potential. Once they start getting some more story arcs going, it'll turn out really nice. So, White Claw Customs, he asked, what is your favorite movie and TV show? My favorite movie, I really like the Hunger Games and the Harry Potter series. I haven't actually seen Lord of the Rings, but I definitely want to go see that. So, yeah, favorite movies, series, I don't really have an exact, oh, wait. My favorite exact movie would probably be Interstellar. That was a really good movie. So, and my favorite TV shows, I like Seinfeld and Castle a lot. Those are pretty good. And then also the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's pretty good. And Full House, those are all pretty good shows. So, yeah. And number 2, do you have any surprises in store? Yes, I do, but I'm not going to reveal them, because then they won't be surprises. So you guys will have to look forward to that. And then my favorite Star Wars planet, Kashyyyk's pretty cool, but I think that's just a bit overused. I do really like Utapau. That's a really nice planet. I haven't done a MOC on that yet, but I think I should do that soon. So, and then do you know what your next MOC will be? Right here behind this wall, I've actually started my MOC. The moon base that you guys saw, I actually took that apart and we're doing something a lot better. It's gonna be a lot cooler and bigger. So it's actually behind this wall right here. So you guys are gonna have to wait till the update to see what I'm talking about. But you guys, it's gonna be a really cool MOC. So, and then Brick Mike, I think is how I say your name. How do you get ideas on what to build? Well, I mainly go outside, kind of look at natural structures and that kind of stuff, just to kind of get ideas on shapes and that kind of stuff, like trees. That's where I get my ideas when I build my trees and landscaping. For the actual building, you can, like watching sci-fi movies and that kind of stuff gives some inspiration. Also looking up just concept art of sci-fi buildings and that kind of stuff, that helps a lot. And then he said, like when you're planning, how do you design your bases and MOCs? Well, when I'm planning, I just write down all these ideas that I have that I want to put into my MOC, and then I just start sketching random things to see if they turn out looking cool. And then if I like them, I'll modify them to fit the base, and then I'll just put them all together, and then I'll have this building right here that I think will turn out really nice. And always when I'm building, I'll modify this to make it look better, or to work this way if it didn't plan out on paper like that. So yeah, that's how I design my MOCs and everything. And then, excuse me guys, John Gilbert asks, do you like motor racing and what series? If he means like NASCAR and that kind of stuff, I've only watched it like once or twice, so I'm not really sure how that works. I mean, I know racing and stuff, but I'm not like a super huge fan of it. I mean, it's cool and stuff. I'm just not really into that kind of stuff, but yeah. And then Lego Boy 612 asked, "Am I going to Brick World Chicago 2016?" And right now, I am not sure. I would like to, but right now I don't know if I can or if I can't. But I would definitely want to go, and if I can go, I will go. But it's all up to my schedule and that kind of stuff. But right now, I I don't know because I just don't know right now. So yeah, that's it for all the question, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for all your questions and for the last 3 years because it's been a really good last 3 years, guys. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the links for more.